still can't believe the animators were able to make her with one hand. Guys, I starting to lose interest in video games. What my girlfriend thinks she looks like when she's mad. What she actually looks like. I'm just gonna say it. People hate pineapple on pizza because of the internet. Eats lizards, mice, plutonium metal. Is fine. Eats chocolate, ice. Me watching Superman throw the car that I worked 2 years to get. When the company I'm applying for actually looks into my past job experience, the rules were you guys weren't going to fact check how it feels to talk to that one bro about stuff that you can't tell the rest of the group. Nintendo, you can't defeat me, I know, but he can. Independent forks on GitHub. When you're walking up a stair, but you're behind a woman. Ah, yes. Staircase. You get an open book exam. You're in college. Uninstall Reddit. Me who lost a 364 day streak. I need a man that can handle me. Why should I have to handle you? Are you incapable of controlling yourself? Toilet paper is getting so expensive. Just wash your ace with water. Ooh, I stepped in shut. Ace holes who drive loud sports cars on neighborhood streets. 2015 is 10 years ago in 3 months. Guys, my phone is starting to do the thing where it only charges if the charger is at a certain angle. My 27 alarms watching me as I sleep through them one by one. Microsoft in 1985. The world shall know paint. When you finally give up trying to get a goth baddie. Modern journalists saying how the Lord of the Rings books aged poorly because they weren't progressive enough. Journalists then. A fool shares his problems. A wise man shares men's. My mom. Where did you get that cat? Me. It came with the sodas. Those cats are collectibles. Boring modern jobs. Dwarf sewer. Urge planner. Urine tax collector. Armpit hair plucker. Epic ancient Egyptian jobs. Sacred animal breeder. Professional mourner. Divine wife of Ammon. Shipbuilder of the afterlife. Dudes really be turning 20 and base their entire personality around one of these. Mother duckers with cracked iPhone XRs. Their Face ID and mic doesn't work anymore when they see someone with the latest Android. The 4 horsemen of unnecessary movie sequels. Me trying to stay up. 30 minutes later trying to sleep. Spiders watching me set up spider decorations after killing their brother. Guys, my earphones are doing that thing where I can only hear the song if its wire is bent at a certain angle. An air traffic control tower watching my $12 laser pointer blind the eyes of a Delta Airlines pilot. Me when I'm driving a little too fast and I see a right Ford Explorer. Just do one push-up whenever you feel honey. Month later. What the duck? Are you trying to sleep? Yes, I am. Now shut up. Why do the Ninja Turtles wear masks? Cars and humans are natural enemies, like cars and bikes, or cars and buses, or cars and pedestrians, or cars and the environment. Damn it, cars, they ruin cities. A new Joker movie is out. It's shut. This week on House Hunters. Wife, lost house to Helene. Husband, lost house to Helene. Budget, $750. Daughters, all the girls will be witches and dad can be a whiz. Dad, don't worry, I got this. Introverts observing people talking about their favorite topic. Me after working for 5 minutes. When I'm in a swearing competition and my opponent is teenager. The Uber driver bringing me home after a night out with the boys. How it feels when your idea gets ignored at first, but it turns out to be the best one. Oh, I lost 100 grams. Time for cake and 2 ice creams. The moment you realized you forgot to turn off the stove. When you hear I'm Blue music, but it turns out to be the I'm Good Dog shut. Fun fact. If you make your image impossible to download, I'll just screenshot it. so please don't bother. Kids' interests then, epic giant lizards from a time long before ours. Kids' interests now, head in a toilet. When it's Spooktober already, but everybody has forgotten about it and are just enjoying their usual lives. Spookying intensifies. Future headlines. 2030. Crazy theory suggests bulking the sun. 2031. Here's why bulking out the sun is a good thing. 2032. Mankind has always bulked out the sun. You're having a staring contest with a doll in your room. You win. When she agrees with your studying session, but she really brought the books. You're playing a horror game. Creepy music stops playing. Hold shift to run. When you're jobless once again, and head to your parents when you need to get something. I'm once again asking for your financial support. When you're trying to listen to music but someone keeps interrupting you repeatedly. All reliable. The day before the day off is always better than the actual day off. I'm telling you, it's just cold outside. You smoke to relieve stress. I smoke to get answer and die quicker. We are not the same. When you watch a psychopathic movie and suddenly realize that everything in the movie is actually happening in your life. 2016. People in 2024. Perhaps I treated you too harshly. The ghost in my house watching me put up ghost decorations for Halloween. Visible confusion. The second the clock strikes 12 am, 11:59 pm, 12 am. Me, why does no one ever invite me out? Also me, wanna hang out this weekend? Generic excuse. Did you just say generic excuse? Me trying to enjoy a YouTube video. 30 seconds unskippable political ad. PC gamers, console gamers, school Chromebook laptop with 4GB RAM. What if the reason Mikado got skinny is because his weight surpassed the 32-bit integer limit? Mind size, mega. Me realizing the day I had today was a good day. Billionaires on Twitter, X. Thoughts and prayers. Natural disaster. Me realizing people who only speak English never use Shift plus Alt. What? Natural disaster happens, and many people are harmed. Everybody prays for help from the guy that caused the natural disaster. Me. Me getting distracted by Halloween stuff when we came for groceries. Favorite new thing. Scratching haunting things into bananas at the market, so when people take them home hours later and the words appear, they think a ghost knows their secrets. When you watching a scary movie and it ends saying, based on a true story. Can anyone tell what happened? When your dad, who's never had a job for as long as you've been alive and never supported you in any way, starts sprouting conservative rhetoric about how men should be men and women should stay in the kitchen. What? How it feels when you take out your VR glasses after 15 hours of uninterrupted gaming. Joe Rogan invites an actual doctor to discuss the benefits of DMT and psychedelics. The doctor says that they can cause mental disorders and people with depression should absolutely not take them, quickly correcting Joe by saying that drugs give a fleeting sense of euphoria and not only wears down dopamine receptors, but also wears down the prefrontal cortex and basal ganglia, often leading to schizophrenia and dementia. Jamie, Joe, get him off my show. Me and my man. Also us a few minutes later. Preparing study plan. Executing study plan. Would you be a stay-at-home husband if your wife was making 12 million a year? Me. 90s teachers, in life, you won't always have a calculator in your pocket. Me now. Levels of pain. Slap. Kicked in balls. Childbirth. Hi everyone, let's all turn our cameras on. No one. Teenage bullies in every American movie. Adele says new album will explain her divorce to her young son. Mum, why do I only see dad on weekends? Track 5. Brothers 1 Tinder. Have you ever said duck the police? Well, now's your chance. I asked for my coffee dark, but when you try to tell your parents a joke and they turn it into a life lecture. Scientists have created an electronic sleeve that fits over your heart to keep it beating forever. But I still can't play music on the YouTube app and close it. Oh. When the plane just took off and you hear the doctor behind you say, "I found the cure for answer." I need a relationship advice. Break up. At least listen to me first. My 12-year-old is feeling responsible after doing a chore without being told. When you thought it was just gonna be a dart. Why is Karl Marx in the Minecraft movie? People who leave valuables and guns in their cars with the doors unlocked. We were robbed. Reddit. Wanna hear a joke? YouTube and TikTok. Yeah, go on. Reddit. Fair algorithm. YouTube and TikTok. I don't get it. Reddit. Exactly. TikTok. YouTube. Reddit. What happened to him? He witnessed many Boeing 777s at Los Angeles from 1999 to 2004. When the dart was a little too wet. Flawless switch detection method. Sniffs. It smells like up witch in here. What's up witch? Nothing much. How about you? What gives people feelings of power, money, status? Plug in the USB first try. Me in heaven watching my son blow my inheritance at a casino. He really is my son. When it's 5 days into Spooktober and Reddit isn't full of skeletons yet. Rattled. When someone asks about my future. Me. Do I really look like a guy with a plan? When the science teacher sees religion teacher. The 4 horsemen of unnecessary movie sequels that turned out okay or good. Makes the same phone all over again. Says it was built from the ground up to support AI features. Doesn't ship with AI features. Only difference is a new button. Refuses to call it a button. No millennial would ever drive behind one of these bad boys. When the True Crime documentary you are watching start to feel like a self-biography. Nobody has ever been more surprised than a husband hearing about his wife's plans for the second time. My pet doing absolutely nothing. Me. Disney when they realize that families are their least rich customers. Holy Christ, there's nothing left. Wendy's going to be releasing a Krabby Patty meal in honor of SpongeBob's 25th anniversary. When you eat it and start to realize it tastes like fish. And the world's worst dad award goes to me when somebody mentioned my special interest. Here's a sample of your new antidepressant prescription. It's ducking great. Just for laughs. Gags. Me. My sense of humor. People who are easily offended. I can't believe he didn't cry during Titanic. Do men even have feelings? AI in movies. I will literally kill all of humanity in order to fulfill my programming. AI in real life. I steal your art to make shitty new art. My favorite part of fall is when the mosquitoes go back to hell. When people use the Dunkin' Donuts spelling of donuts. If you're not selling Dunkin' Donuts, then you're not selling donuts. When you are getting me pizza. When you are not getting me pizza. I don't care if it has amazing graphics. If you aren't able to travel to the Inca Empire in the Emperor's New Groove, I'm not getting Kingdom Hearts 4. The couple at the end of the bar, right before they invite you home. Slight inconvenience happens. Me. First thing in the morning. After a couple of whiskeys. The last thing my classmate sees after he swapped my 1 million gold for his 2k in the final second of Look at Gold Rush. Mr. Beast when he finally makes a response video. Any torment I inflict is 100% accidental, like any good war criminal. Me when light mode is on. Girl asking if I brought protection. Me knowing the Emperor always protects. KSI's current ego level while actively losing fans due to the Dante DM drama. Cat brings a dead mouse home to impress us. Me who's proud of her. My mom. Hollywood films with billion-dollar budget and VFX. High school film project. That's it. Red panda blast of disapproval. Coloradans. The colors. 2/3 of the rest of the US. The raking. Me at the car repair shop speaking with my mechanic, impressing him with all the car related lingo I know. I learned from watching Fast and Furious. Shop talkerman. When the idea you learned and love to research in the future is now outdated, reality is often disappointing. Selections are won with television. You don't need the press, you don't need endorsements, you don't even need the truth. You need money. Louis Slotin using screwdriver on the demon core. Slips. The look on my face as some random redditor asks for 8 sauce when I say my job snacks. Teacher, everyone should have a bit of hope. The girl named Hope. DC makes a shut Evelyn movie. Sony, first time. When your friend brags about catching a legendary Pokemon, even though you have 6 shiny mythicals. Finishing that important thing. Doing something totally useless sandwich. When you finally get the money to buy a meal, but taxes hit harder than your hunger. Something's going on the other side of the moon, the invisible side. Something we out there know about. One does not simply walk into work and break their oath of office. Its bulk gates are guarded by more than just auditors and judges. There is justice there that does not sleep, and the great eyes ever watchful. Mom, can I have Star Wars witches? No, we have Star Wars witches at home. Star Wars witches at home. The power of one. The power of two. The power of many. Star Wars. The Acolyte. Hey Dracula, sorry I'm late. I was thinking. It's okay. I'm thinking. Oh my god. Descartes. No. Haha Jonathan, you are. Me. Professor. Mew hoo 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 hee. Hee 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 in my power. Hee 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 hee. Girlfriend. So, what's the plan for tonight? You wanna sleep over? We could play puzzle. Me. Screw puzzle. Would nut and bolt. If I had a nickel for every time a movie that has one in its title be a masterpiece, I'd have 2 nickels. Which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice. My perspective. Kinga's perspective. Dumbledore, why are you so strong? That's because I'm a wizard, Harry, and you're a piece of shit. When you're in the middle of an anecdote and can't tell if your audience is amazed or yawning from boredom. Stand-up comedians trying not to compare themselves with professional athletes for 5 minutes on their own hosted podcast. YouTube, can I interest you in a question about chlorophyll? What KSI needs to do right now? Buddy, let it go. Elsa 2024. With Opera GX, you can limit how much RAM your browser uses. Me with 32 GB of RAM. You hate one-ways because they make navigating cities harder. I hate one-ways because they are biphobic. We are not the same. Be me. Watch What If Soren won on YouTube, based on Tolkien's lore. Actually he makes Middle-earth better. Me. Tolkien. We do a little trolling. When you wake up in the morning, and remember that you're not British. British Chinese food. They're the ones who voted against Infrastructure and Federal Emergency Management Agency. I don't blame you for voting for them to represent us. So I'm like a 3-year-old girl in this scenario. Son, Dad, what does it mean to be a man? Dad, a real man takes care of his family. Son, when I grow up, I'm going to be a real man just like Mom. Dad. If you hang bananas like this, the bananas will take longer to spoil because the bananas think they are still in the tree. Harvard, you want a scholarship? From the street, Jenna's party is way more interesting. My boss and I had an ugly sweater competition. Dad, please stop. You never make good jokes. I made you. My point still stands. You may have outsmarted me, but I outsmarted your outsmarting. Me trying to stay awake at work after eating lunch. Stop messaging friends cause messages work both ways. Nobody has contacted me in 2 months. Does your dog bite? No, it's worse, she judges. Nobody. Mickey Mouse camera, hey. TikTok uses when a video is longer than 10 seconds and the music isn't deep fried mumble rap. These are 2 of the richest comedians in the world, and most of that money is from saving on shampoo. Bro, where the ladies at? Bro, when the ladies arrive. Wife, why do you jump so much in your sleep? My dreams. When you look at your photos from 2008. Me deleting my profile picture so everyone knows I'm sad. I need to get out of this bed, or I'm going to be late for the couch. When you're the funniest of your friends, but also the most unstable one. Welcome to my world of fun. What's wrong? Women, nothing. When you think irrationally. Panzer of the lake, what is your wisdom? Color of the upvote button appears different to all people cause of different screen types. Me imagining a life with the girl that looked at me for 0.5 seconds at the airport. Hair is a reflection of the soul. My hair. Me. My drunk dad coming to beat me. My even more drunk brother coming to save me. Are you going to sleep? Yes I am. Now shut up. 111, 222, and 333 are divisible by 37.